Alright, welcome back to Ragemore's survival series. I'm actually still in the nighttime of day 2, and I realized that I had enough ingredients from collecting some of the wood that you saw me collect and a couple pieces of the wool that I collected that I could create a bed which would allow me to skip through the night and then go ahead and wake up during the day. One of the newest features in the beta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my crafting table, and you should be able to see this. Hopefully the darkness isn't too bad as far as when I go ahead and use this. So let me go to my crafting table here real quick. Alright, I have my crafting table here, and I have my wooden planks that I created after those logs I had cut down earlier. I'm going to go ahead and use 3 of those to create the bed and 3 wool. And there we have the nice new bed that I can go ahead and create. Put that in my inventory here real quick. I can simply drop that down. I know it's pretty dark out, so you guys won't really see it, but I'm just going to put it right kind of in the middle of anything I can here. Let's see. It looks like I'm going to need to place it down in some on wood, not just on leaves, which is kind of common for Minecraft. A lot of times you can't put things on leaves. So I'll just go ahead and see if I can't create an area that the bed can rest on. I know you probably can't see this very well. Hopefully I can just do this real quick and we won't take up too much time. Alright, let's see if we have enough room for our bed now. There we go. We have a bed next to our crate. I'll go ahead and jump inside it. You'll kind of see the animation as we go from nighttime to day. Here I am. I've woken up in the daytime. So I can go ahead and keep continuing on in the video, and that was a great use of the bed. Now, typically, in a survival series, I'd be explaining how I would have had coal and I would have had torches, and I could have worked through the night and continue to do things. But in this case, I have not yet found coal. I haven't even found stone at this point, and I have this huge forest in front of me. So I'm going to have to use some unorthodox methods that I haven't had to use before, where Minecraft, you typically think of starting in a mining area, or if you start on an island you might have the same type of problem. So the bed is a handy feature that's going to allow me to get to daytime where I can still do some work and make videos where you guys can see them without having to mess with any type of contrast or anything like that. So I did see a creeper below me, so that's going to be an issue. Hopefully I can avoid him for now. I'm going to go ahead and finish making my little platform here. And what I'll do is I also need some stone so I can make better tools. And then I'm also going to need coal eventually so I can get some torches. Because once I have torches, that allows me really to work through the evening. So that should work pretty well. Right now I'm just making the rudiments, or what I guess I need for a stable platform. I kind of don't trust these leaves. I'm not sure how they'll decay depending on what I'm going to be doing below. So I want to make sure I have some type of sturdy platform here. Alright, so I'm just going to keep using my planks. Well, that seems pretty good. I just like to kind of keep an eye on my spacing here a little bit. So I think I do need to go one more. Okay. So that tells me a little bit. You can use the shift key to navigate the terrain a little bit better, or navigate the tile, or where you're at especially when you're super high and you're looking down. You don't want to fall. You will take damage. Shift allows you to kind of crouch down and not fall off of the edge even though I'm pushing forward. That was kind of handy to know. So I'm holding shift down and it lets me do that. Kind of a crouching thing. Alright, so now I have, that seems a little better. Alright, and I know I'm using this to kind of go down to the way I'm going to get down, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Alright, that gives me an idea of what I have here. Alright, so let's see if I can brave going down further without dying to this creeper that I believe is below me. Go over here to my little sand. And let's see. Oh yeah, there he is. That's going to be an issue. Let's see. I'm going to use my leaves here to maneuver around. One benefit of living in the trees sometimes is you can use these to maneuver out of harm's way, or at least get him away from anything that you don't want him to blow up. So what I can do is I'm going to, let's see, I'll use a little bit of, oh, there he is. Let's see if I can get him to blow up over here. Nope, not going to be able to hit him out. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. Maybe I can kill him with this axe. I could make a sword, but I'm trying to, well, that's not what I want to do. There we go. That's what a creeper looks like when you die. Took about half health there. Some material fell out. Let's make sure there's not another one right near. Everything looks okay. So, again, not an expert Minecraft player. Making all the mistakes you shouldn't make yourself. Okay. So we survived that. We'll have to eventually deal with food. I do have more materials I need to gather. Right here I have plenty of dirt. I have plenty of, looks like gravel, which is easy to break up with just like your hand. Plenty of dirt, as we can see here. You can dig in. So this looks like one of the things that's going to be hard for me to find is the stone, which you see a little bit there. And then coal is going to be an issue at some point. So let's see if I can, this might be a little dark, so what I'll do is I'll dig straight up to give us some light. Right now I'm just trying to get to the material that's going to allow me to have a little bit better tools. So here I got some stone, which is what I needed. So I'm building a little quarry here as I work. I could run into coal, so that would be okay. Could get lucky. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and leave. I think I'll just make this kind of a nice little stone quarry here that I can use. Gathering dirt and material in case I need any of that. These are good for making bridges and stairs to things. And let's get some more stone. So I'm going to continue on here. Probably should watch the time too to make sure I don't go over too much. I think the one nice thing is that the day-night cycle is going to keep me pretty honest here. Okay, good. Now we're getting some stone. Those are good. Perfect. I'm not finding any coal yet. That'll be one of my other priorities here pretty soon. After that, the priority will be probably iron, which allows me to not only create even better tools that I can use, but it also allows me to create armor, make it a little easier to survive in this world. I'll probably establish a mine at some point, a true mine, that will allow me to find lots of materials. Usually what I try to do is I try to find a natural cave system, which usually makes it easier to find different materials. Things like diamonds and redstone and different materials that we're going to use to build stuff as we go. Lots more iron and a lot more coal. I do know a lot of people will do like a strip mine type process where maybe they'll just pick a spot like almost like this here, and then they'll just start digging straight down almost to the bedrock level, and then make branching mine shafts from there. Another valid way to mine. A lot of the things I'm doing I either learned just from watching some of the other videos of some of the other great Minecraft players that are out there. Some of the guys that have made some really good videos that gave me inspiration, like X's Adventures and Yogscast, are a couple of the ones that I kind of watch quite a bit, and those guys make some really good videos. Way better than this one, I'm sure. Alright, so I've got that. I've got some stone. I've got some gravel. If I'm going to be building in the trees, I probably should have more wood. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It looks like I'm getting some lag here, and that just could be from my system, which I'm trying to do a couple of things on at the same time, like render the videos, and sometimes I've got a memory leak, I think, with the game also. So what I'll do is I'm going to, let's see where I want to go here. I'm just going to chop down some more tree here. Let my system catch up to what's going on. Just getting a few more materials right now is all I'm doing. I'm using the daylight to gather materials. So I've gathered stone, dirt, wood, logs here. I haven't really gathered any gravel yet. I usually use that a little bit in the mines for like elevator things like I did here. What I'm going to do is I think I'll go ahead and just stop this video here for now. So I can restart my system because it looks a little chunky here, so I don't want you guys to see the video jerking around all about. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here a second, and then I'll restart and then come back in. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.